Happy New Year! Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, and Happy Kwanzaa, and Happy whatever else you might have celebrated. The end of 2023 and the beginning of 2024. Matthew, what are you playing?
I am playing a melodica.
A melodica?
A
What the hell is a
melodica, yes,
melodica?
made famous by a lot of people. It's actually kind of an older instrument that I recently found out about, that it's been around for a while. But John Baptiste, who was formerly on the Tonight Show with Stephen Colbert,
Okay.
famously plays one of these, and he just won a Grammy for his debut solo album. So
Wow.
he is a
So
famous
it's
pianist and guy that plays this instrument.
okay. So it's
it's
basically a
It's a harmonica with a
yeah.
keyboard. Yeah. So straight up. So yeah, instead of being a little harp,
Yeah.
it is a whole keyboard.
Wow.
And you can play it. But the interesting thing about this is it's not like you continuously blow. It's because if you blow and don't press any of the keys, no sound comes out. Example. Nothing.
Oh.
But you have to press down a key, comes out. So
damn.
You can kind of like get a little continuous blow and do a little bit of staccatos. Without having to do the tongue action, which is usual for brass instruments. But very cool. And I got this as a Christmas gift from Kat and Lenny and family. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. I'm so excited to play around with this.
Oh my gosh.
And that's I got the microphone, so then I can actually like play it and then loop it and shit.
Yeah.
You know? I can incorporate it. You know, and it's just fun. But it's a lot of breath control. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
just holding a consistent little breath for a while.
Yeah, I guess I was thinking like it's a lot of blowing.
Yeah, it's a lot of blowing.
To blow.
I have to blow hard.
You have to blow
long and hard.
Very
long and hard. Yeah.
And tickle it.
I have to blow so good. I have to tickle those ivories so hard. Yeah.
Blow so hard.
Yeah, I get so excited though.
Yeah.
I get very excited when I blow and tickle these ivories.
I'm so happy for you. That's very exciting. That's like awesomely exciting.
This is so cool.
Kat and Lenny got me such a cute, awesome gift as well. They got me, oh my gosh. Well, chains for the bottom of my shoes.
So boy, you got like actual ice chains. So yeah.
Yeah, so that's
nice.
Sick.
Crampons.
Okay. And they've got like handles on the back and front. They're sick looking.
I got a 2-pack of them in my hiking backpack. Yeah. They are a game changer.
Yeah, I freaking bet. Yeah, so I'm excited about those. And then Kat got me a shiwi, which is a shiwi, which is silicone cup that you put in your crotch and you pee out of. So you can pee like a dude. I can pee standing up. You just like put it, like
it's a splash guard.
Yeah. What do you call it in football? What's that like?
Jockstrap, nut cup.
Nut cup.
It's a nut cup.
Oh my god! But
those things are so uncomfortable to wear, and nobody would wear them. And then just every once in a while, somebody would get rammed in the balls, and it was not pretty.
Damn.
And then everybody would wear it for a week again, and then it's like, man, it's just so uncomfortable to run.
Yeah.
Hardcore with one of those in there. So, but it serves a purpose. I don't know. I took them out a lot.
Yeah. Oof. Yeah. So got that because we both pee really intensely. And so I pee splash all over my feet every time. Like it's uncontrollable. So the
nice and disgusting. Good job.
Thanks. Yeah. So then I have to deal with like piss on my feet. And that's fun.
That whole joke about that in Letterkenny.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
I pissing on your own foot.
Hardcore.
Yes, she does.
I can, use the shiwi and it will funnel down and it won't just spray everywhere. So that's litty titty. And then
nice.
A life straw, which is also super sick. So
I wouldn't use the combination of the two though. Like I wouldn't like pee into something and then life straw it out. Like I don't think that's a good survival tactic, but
yeah, no, thank you.
You can try it. Nothing's stopping you. You got both tools. Kat and Lenny knew that's the logical conclusion with both of those gifts. So
yeah, they did.
You got to try it at some point. If we're ever caught with a bear situation and we need water, that's how we have to go.
You can
go first.
I don't know about that.
You're not Bear Grylls? You're not going to drink your own pee on every single episode?
No.
Just cuz?
No.
Oh.
No, thank you. Thank you.
Well, I tried.
But no.
Just food for thought.
Yeah.
Or maybe drink for thought. Just a drink for thought.
But Kat and Lenny. So I was with them.
Yes, you were.
Because they had a baby.
They had a baby.
Archer
they had a baby.
Into the world, and he came at his own time, and it was beautiful. And the crazy part is,
shot like a bullseye.
Kat is just whoa. That woman, whoa.
It's so incredible that she's able to give birth in such a natural form and way. Like I just wish that on every woman.
Yeah.
Just to be able to do it.
Just to do it.
Understand the body.
Chill.
Understand the mind.
And the babies
have support.
Everything is
do it.
Perfect. Everything went wonderfully. It was like
that's so good. So when did you get the call? When did this all happen?
When did this all happen?
When did this go down?
December 26th.
December 26th? The day after Jesus Christ was born.
Yes, on the day
and Santa gives gifts.
Yes. On the 26th. And she texted me kind of in the morning, was like, hey, I'm kind of feeling something. Be alert. Okay.
Things are moving. And the due date was Christmas.
Yes, they were predicting Christmas. Yes. So awesome. Perfect timing.
Awesome.
But like there were so many symptoms in the beginning. So it was just like kind of a high alert for a little bit.
Yeah, and you were on edge for about 2 weeks there.
I was on edge for about 2 weeks then. And it was, I'm like,
the bow was ready to go.
Oh my gosh,
just no archer to shoot the arrow.
No archer to shoot the arrow. You're absolutely correct. Yeah, we need Archerman in life. So so then she takes a nap and she's like, okay, she wakes up. She's like, it's time. So I get in the car. I'm ready for this. I'm born
ready. You got your go bag locked and loaded.
Yes,
okay,
awesome. And then had like everything in the car, all the gifts ready. Everything was wrapped. Everything was just ready. I was freaking ready.
And Brittany coming with gifts. Let's go.
Brittany is hitting it. And I just freaking went. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And so I get there at 12:15 in the morning. All right.
Okay.
So
you're driving,
and I'm crazy. So I'm driving straight night, straight Batman in darkness with all the truckers. And I'm hauling ass, like reasonable, but hauling ass, crushing.
Yeah. I just imagine you just flying 90 miles per hour.
It's like this fucking.
There's a baby. There's a baby.
Pull me over. I got an excuse.
I got an excuse. I have to drive 6 hours to go see a baby. Get on my level, copper.
Get on my level. And so, but I made it within the speed limit ish. I was just cruising. That was like, I thought it was going to take you longer, and so I'm glad I didn't. I was just flying. So got there at 12:15 in the morning on the 27th, and then it was like, hey, how are you? You know, blah, blah, blah. And then she's kind of feeling her surges. And then she's riding the waves, going through the breaths, going through, you know, just doing it. And so there was like a yurt tent thing outside, all set up and ready for the birth.
Yeah.
And like little blanket, like fuzzy.
Now, how cold was it? Was it?
So, yeah. So it was like all set up, right? But
yeah.
It was midnight and it was really cold. And it was like, cold. You know, probably 20s, you know, in the early 20s. So she's like, yeah, I'm not feeling that. Yeah. And we're gonna stay inside. So we kind of just prepped the floor and we were and it was absolutely beautiful. And his head comes out. And then she kind of like paused and like, you know, take a breather there, champ. You're crushing it. You just push through a head, dog.
Yeah.
Push through a head. And they call that the ring of fire because it just stretches to your limit. And it's it's on fire. And, you know, she's no drugs, no nothing. She's just primal.
Natural.
Primal. It was, oh my God, it was amazing. So then she just like pushes the rest of him out and like, awesome. He cries. She's like, you know, getting goopy out of his nose and mouth and all is good. You know, his lungs are working. Everything's great. Just like a whole really cool process.
Nice.
Yeah. Placenta.
Did she completely lick him down like most mammals do?
She kind of did a little bit on his face.
Yeah, just with the fingers instead of full tongue like, action.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, kind of primal mom action. Totally.
It
was kind of, you know, you kind of suck out the goop out of their noses and you know, use your mouth. Definitely. So totally.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It was badass is what it freaking was.
The real way.
And Lenny, she's like there just crushing it. And like Dad 101, just everyone is in their place. And then the girls came to greet him. And
of course.
Then we went, I got Whataburger for everybody.
Like, what time is this that he's actually like, bored?
You know, 2:21 in the morning.
2:21 in the morning, and the girls are still awake.
Hours, which is crazy.
You know,
girls are still awake. They are hype. They want this baby to grow. They are pumped.
There's a baby.
And you know, we're on Christmas break. Or they are, you know, you're like crushing it.
That's the perfect time. Oh my gosh.
Perfect time. Like family.
Oh my gosh.
It's cold. You want to stay in. It was kind of quite lovely. Yeah, it was really nice for all.
So he'll have a lifetime of 2 days of presents.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it kind of sucks though. Your birthday's like, when's your birthday party?
Yeah.
Maybe you say like my birthday party is New Year's Eve. You go out on New Year's Eve.
Yeah. Like that's a problem for when he's older. But for 2 days, like, hey, everybody gets gifts on this day, but only you get gifts on the second day.
Yeah.
That's a 2-day Christmas bonus.
Christmas hype.
Yeah.
Too,
Yeah.
You know. Sick. Archie gonna love that, man.
Yeah. We're gonna make sure
you know, hanging out with the girls and just like vibing at the house, being the little errand girl, you know, going to the grocery store, getting some foods in us,
getting the foods and stuff,
getting Willow worn out so she can take a nap. And
long ass bike rides and shit.
Oh my God, she's so dramatic too. She'd give up and then fall over, and then she'd start
to
cry.
I just watched you do that.
Willow.
Dude.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
I'm tired. I'm like, I asked you if you want to turn around a little while ago.
You're a kid. You have infinite energy. Get it together.
Yeah.
I don't believe you.
Don't believe you. Willow, you got this.
There's a deep down energy, like fucking neutron star in every single freaking toddler.
She's so stinking cute though, and she's so funny. And she keeps saying, "Do you smell that?" And I'm like, you know, first time I heard it, I'm like, what? Like, it kind of smells sweet. Like, is mom cooking something? She goes, no, I farted. I'm like, okay. And then she did that repeatedly. That's her joke.
That's her joke.
Hilarious.
Start somewhere.
Loving it. Yeah, you gotta start somewhere. Good job, Willow. She's a character. They all, the whole fam. It's great. It was great. It was epic. So then you came,
and then I came.
I don't know how long I would have stayed there, to be honest.
Yeah, you probably would have stayed for probably a hot minute. Yeah.
Maybe
but
in the news.
I had a plane ticket.
So
Brittany's on the road again.
On the 29th.
On the 29th.
On the 29th of December 2023.
Brittany got in her Nissan Rogue.
Messy girl drew me all the way to Chi-Town.
She had to drive.
Which is like, okay, so 6.5 to 7 hours. Kind of 7 hours it took me because I stopped at Buc-ee's, Avi. Had to check out Buc-ee's.
But how many states do you go across in that?
So Arkansas, Missouri, and then Illinois.
But that's still fun. Like that, it's 8 hours, 7 hours to get across Nebraska on I-80.
Yeah, totes. And I'm coming from the south.
At least you have some dynamic until you get to the long long roads of Illinois.
Totally. Yeah, absolutely. So then, Arkansas though is like where it's at. So Arkansas, I would rather drive from Illinois to Arkansas.
It's beautiful down there. I don't know.
Kind of get like worse and worse as you get home. Yeah. And then I'm getting better.
So this is where I live. Yes.
Yeah. We were first that drive. So then I stopped at home and I quickly switched out my clothes, right? I changed from baby clothes to hiking clothes. And then I got up to Chicago, picked you up at like 6:30. So 8 a.m. to 6:30 minus 20 minutes. Driving, hauling.
Just driving.
Crushing it.
And I was running around with my head chopped off here in Burien. So I had work at a whole bunch of variable schedules. So my evening head guard was going on vacation, so I was covering his evening shifts, but then also I was having my morning guy cover for me basically this whole the whole thing. So in order to compensate for that, then I'm opening for him. So I'm opening, closing, and then the morning of I go to work for just like an hour just to try to knock out a couple things before I get going. And then I leave in the parking lot. I have all my stuff. Uber's called. I'm stressing, trying to make sure I get to the C spot saver at SeaTac at the appropriate time, so I don't miss my thing and have to stand in that long ass line.
Window.
Oh my gosh, 15-minute window, and the Uber hasn't even come, and it's the time that I'm supposed to get there. But an eagle soars right above me, and there all these crows just caw are attacking this eagle.
What?
And then it flies around, lands in this pine tree over yonder, and that's when I finally got my phone out to capture it, and I sent one to you. But that was a good omen. I was like, this Uber's gonna get here. I'm gonna get there on time. I'm gonna enjoy beer at 11 o'clock in the morning, and I'm gonna get on this plane, and it's gonna work out.
It all did, and I arrived 2 minutes before you really got off,
which is insane.
Insane.
Like I turned my phone off airplane mode. Boom. Brittany's like, "Oh, I'm here." I'm like, "Well, I just landed." I just turned it on, in there. Oh yeah, cell phone lot it is. Okay.
Yeah, I went over, which is great. I had to pee so bad.
But the signage at Chicago O'Hare is fucking dog shit.
Is it?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, well, I told you exactly where I was, but it was, on the bottom level for departures or arrivals. I don't even know which one was which. There was nothing.
Oh, yeah.
I was trying to coordinate with you to pick me up. That was horrible. You had to do a double loop. Yeah, round 2.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
But the signage at their state parks.
Oh, phenomenal.
That was chef's kiss. Just great. They had full maps at most of the major areas, so you saw where you were. and where you could go
and
instead of just
colored,
like, little signs that say 0.5 miles.
Yeah.
0.8 miles. Like,
Yeah.
no, here's a full ass map.
Blacks on the way, the whole way.
Yeah.
The whole way.
The whole way.
We were assured we were on trail.
We were on trail.
We were on
That's
trail.
just so nice as a New Year's Eve
gift,
it was epic. But okay, so you picked me up and then
and then we drove. Well, first of all,
we're hungry.
We drove to Ottawa, but on the way, we found
we had some Powerpuff Girls of the chicken variety, chicken and spice and everything nice.
Dude, this chicken. Okay,
this place, chicken and spice.
Chicken and spice.
I guess it's a chain because we saw multiple locations of this place.
Oh yeah, we did.
We did in other towns. So it's got to be some sort of franchise. They sell chicken breast chunks. They call them chunks.
So we were thinking like nugs. So we were like sick.
We're thinking, okay, these are just like different shaped tendies. Not thinking they found the fattest breasted chicken on the fucking planet and then chop that bitch up and then serve it to us. No. So we look at the menu. There's 3 chunks, 6 chunks, 9 chunks, but then there's like 20 chunks and something. So I'm like, okay, do we do like, 2 6s? And Brittany's like, let's do 20. Let's just do 20 chunks.
Did it.
And you're like, hell yeah. Mind you, this is $35 for just 20 chunks, no sides.
Yes.
All the sauces you want from their menu of sauces. Dank sauces, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Luckily, the ranch did not have anchovies in it, like a Caesar salad.
Correct.
Which I guess is fancy Caesar salad stuff.
Yeah.
As I learned for Brittany. But we got these chunks.
And
I mean, they're chunky.
They were huge.
And delicious.
They lasted us multiple meals.
Multiple days. We kept these chunks going. We just had chunk after chunk.
What did we do? One day
we had the bread,
honey.
Well, we did one day of just bread, chunks, and honey. Yeah. That was dank. The other day we did bread, cheese, scrambled eggs, and chunks. Oh, that was dank. Eggs. Yeah, chunks and eggs. Oh,
chunks and eggs.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I made a sandwich.
Even with we discovered because we were like, why are all these sauces like little zesty, a little tangy?
Yeah, like everything.
And then we had the chunks alone.
Spice. Yeah. And then a chunk alone has got, chicken and spice.
Ooh. Chicken and spice. It's got that chicken and spice.
And everything they used them. And they were really
They were so dank. And they oh my gosh. They were, literally 4 other meals after that.
Yeah. Which was perfect.
Which was perfect as a protein.
Weekend and like use all your food. Granted, I'm going home, but like, let's not.
But we bought the perfect amount of food, the perfect amount of egg, just a simple dozen.
Yeah.
4 days.
Yes.
Oh man.
Yes. Yeah. I got a pizza one night. I wanted a pizza.
We got a burger one day.
Yeah.
That was dank.
Crushed.
We got those subs.
Oh,
at that Penn Station, those subs were just so good.
That BLT when
I had that melt.
Oh
boy!
Oh boy! That bread and
the whole thing was just like
man. The whole thing in like open face, and then you had to close it.
Yeah,
like, you can't.
Yeah, and they loaded it up, so it was.
My BLT was bomb. Oh, I could go for that. That bread was like buttery. I don't know. It was really soft. There was just like
vibes. that was a really good sandwich place.
Yeah, I'm glad we went there. But okay, so we crushed some Netflix series.
yes, we did. We have to talk about going above and beyond. Oh, of course, we had to do Letterkenny. That
had to do round 2 as well. I mean, that is,
and it's the series finale.
Which
so sad.
We cried. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was. Oh, but it was really
the second
good.
time we went through it, it's like, oh, this is even sadder the second time. I'm choking up.
You get so much more attached. Like they just, I love them all. They all have.
It was fun that they had a lot of throwback little montages. They would tie in things,
and they
provide the resolution for it.
Yes,
you know, like I have no doubt in my mind Jared Cuso could have kept this series
forever
going for like 20, 25 seasons. It could have been the next Always Sunny in Philadelphia, but I think he is more creative and has so many other spin-off and other ideas, like especially with Shoresy. And they have, I think they already made like some sort of deal that they are, expanding,
characters,
what he's doing. So
everything. It's
not the end. Yeah. It's the end of Letterkenny, but the beginning of his next stuff, which I'm kind of excited for. As long as those people are making stuff, I shall watch it.
Dude, for real. Amen. Canadians, they're incredible.
But Letterkenny's in.
Oh, Canada. Yeah. Letterkenny's
Wheel
so
Snipes, Silly Boys.
Dirty fucking Dangles, boys.
Yeah.
So good.
There's some good episodes of this
There's
season.
some zingers, too.
There are some zingers.
Oh, and Rolled gets like a big role.
Yeah. I just love all the character development.
Oh, man. And they're all friends. I like that they like each other. They're all around each other.
I mean, there's 5,000 people in that town.
Yeah.
And they got some problems.
They
all got each other's backs. When a friend asks for help,
you help them. Oh, it's so good. So we crushed some series. What else did we do? Oh, we went to Mathiasen State Park the first night. Or the first day. Remember?
Well, that was the second thing. In the morning, I had thought, because we were talking about our 2024 goals. So last year, I had created my 2023 little vision board, and I had pretty much stuck with it and posted it all over my apartment. So I have my new ones, and one of the things I was like, I kind of want to shoot some guns this year. I want to go to a shooting range and shoot.
You put that on your goal before you got there?
No. I was just thinking about putting it up there. Just because, like, hey, plans of 2024, things I want to do.
Yeah,
I want to shoot some guns. Or take my little 22, go out to the Olympics at some of the places that I've seen people set up, and just shoot some shit.
Yeah.
It's just fun. I haven't done it in a while, so all I need is some ammo. I got my cleaning kit. I can clean the gun and be off. But I had mentioned this, and Brittany's like, well, shit. What did you say?
I don't know.
Oh, well, you said that there's there's 5 different gun ranges in Effingham. There's sure as shit a fuck ton of shooting ranges where the hell we are. We're in Illinois. There's a gun range within 10 minutes.
Yeah.
There has to be.
Guess what? There were a few.
There was a plethora of options.
There was even a club we could join.
There's a club.
Yeah, but we ended going to the outdoor one. Buffalo Range.
Buffalo Range.
Yeah.
Buffalo Range shooting. It was pretty awesome.
I did not know. So I live in Illinois, correct?
Brittany lives in Illinois.
I do not have an Illinois license.
Nope.
Nor do I want to, but I will probably.
Yeah.
And so, okay. In Illinois, I did not know. I don't know anything about fucking guns. I don't keep up with that. So, yeah.
You're not researching gun laws in your spare time, Brittany? What?
That doesn't strike my fancy, so negative. But I didn't know any of this shit. So I guess you have to have a FOID card, which is like a gun, concealed carry type deal. And like if you're going to
just a gun's license.
Someone that doesn't have one, you have to have a FOID card. Like the other person would have to have a FOID card. But Matthew and I walk in. And we don't.
We're like, this is our first time. Like, hey, we're just in the area. Like, what do we have to do?
Do you have your FOID card? And we're like, nah.
No.
And she's like, "Are you from Illinois?" And we're like, "Nah."
No.
She's like, "Oh, okay, sweet." And then she's like, "Where from?" And we whip out our Washington license, and she's like, "Oh, cool, awesome."
Yeah.
And then they make a comment about
you guys,
laws in Washington.
Yeah, you guys have, same type of laws.
Yeah,
like,
I'd be even more.
Okay. What laws are those?
Yeah, great, awesome.
May I pay you money to hand me a gun and ammo? Yes.
And that's exactly what happened. Matthew
so yeah, we do our waiver
and a pistol.
Yeah. So like here in Washington, I've shot a couple of times, and in Nebraska, any time that it was your first time, they have a safety video for you to watch and like go through all the things. This place did not. This place just had your waiver, sign, initial here, Yeah. It's on a little screen just right there. Cool. Yeah. You're good to go. Hey, if you have any questions, talk to the marshal. There's one at every single one of these stations.
Yeah, great, cool.
So Brittany had in the car was like, "Hey, what are the rules? What is it?
How do I do this?
Always keep your gun pointed down range. Never put your finger on the trigger until you're going to fire. Never point your gun at anything you don't intend to shoot." And that's the main things.
Yeah.
Like those are the big ones. Just keep pointed down range. Don't be a dumbass, and empty the clip. Make sure it's on. Safety's on. We're fine. Like the little tiny gun safety that we know inherently from shooting BB guns in our backyard at rabbits.
Yeah, I know how to shoot a gun.
That's good enough. That's honestly good enough.
Damn.
But it was fun that when we got to that pistol range, that old guy with the mustache, he just rattled off the exact same shit that I just said.
He did, and Matthew Pope, pretty good ones.
I literally smirked. I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
He says it in the same way. He's like, always point your gun to the Yes.
Oh, but it was good. I mean, it was great. And then he's showing us like pulling back.
So we ended up renting a Glock 9 instead of the 22, a Glock 9 and an AK-47, a Riley Daisy, something like that.
Yeah.
AK-47, beautiful cherry wood finish, just nice, a half crescent. Yeah. Some high-powered stuff. So, and it's just rent the guns. They just pull it off the shelf. Okay, here it is. And then go buy whatever ammo you want to shoot.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay. So I just like grab a couple, like, I hope this is enough. Then, pay for it and walk.
And then we leave our license there. And then they're like, okay, get in your car and drive to any of the ranges.
Yep.
All open. It's like,
all right.
Okay.
So we head to the pistol range first. And we have 2 targets with us.
Yeah.
And those targets are on the other side of this, mud little field. But it is hella muddy.
Super muddy.
Beautiful day.
Beautiful
day. Blue skies, not too cold.
Yeah.
Comfortable. But I'm wearing my shoes. I have my hiking boots in the car. And I have to walk out there with a freaking staple gun.
Yeah.
And try to navigate this horrible, horrible mud on my brand new running shoes.
Oh.
And I'm just like huddled over this like thing, trying to staple it. It's just not going well.
People everywhere.
There's people just watching me just look like a dumbass, and I'm just trying to look down.
Oh, it's hilarious.
Focus on what I'm doing.
Epic.
Make sure I don't step in cold ass mud water. And have a horrible experience for the rest of the day. So got it done.
Yeah.
But man, I was covered
2
in
different
fucking mud.
Which was nice. So, and we really crushed it on the.
We crushed it. You were a good shot.
Thank you.
Like once you got going, you were a good shot.
Yeah.
I was a pretty good shot. I gotta say.
We were hitting some bows.
I was hitting some bull's eyes with that pistol.
Oh.
Oh man, it just felt good. But the people next to us had way more powerful pistols.
Dude, you can hear. I did not understand the hearing of a gunshot.
Yeah, because we have full on in earplugs.
Yeah, full on in. But, people are in like the headphone style,
Yep.
Earmuffs. And I get fucking why. You're just pop, 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 pop. Everyone.
Yeah, but you feel the vibration.
Oh, your heart just jumping.
And at one point, we look at each other. So glad we're chill with this. Like we don't have like anxiety being surrounded by guns and people shooting them in close proximity.
Yeah.
Like, this is just a normal Saturday.
Yeah,
these are just fine folks having a fun day, same as us. No worries that they have a high-powered firearm and pointing like literally 2 feet from you.
Totally.
Pop, 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 pop. Like,
the cap's hot and they're hitting your shoulder.
Oh my gosh! I had 2 of them go inside my my pea coat, and I felt it on my skin. I was like, okay,
dude, hopping off at, and then some other guys next to you hopping over at you.
Yeah. And then he showed me his. He's like, "Oh, how'd you like that one?" You're like, "Here's this one. It's very similar, but it just had a smaller handle, so it was 2 fingers instead of R3. Like, I like a little more security.
Yeah,
you know, because like, I don't know, I don't want to hit my head.
Yeah,
you know,
for sure.
But we crushed it.
We crushed it. And like, oh yeah, the power of those guns is what. But yeah, people know guns. They are talking gun knowledge. We know nothing. And you know, it's like, how do you like that?
Asking like, you know, what types of guns do you want? I don't fucking know. You know? Like, oh, do you like this brand? I'm like, fuck. Dude, you guys know the difference between them?
Yeah, Matthew relies more on a slingshot than anything.
Yeah,
I got an axe in my car. That's my go-to. You know, we got
a machete.
Yeah, you got a machete.
Got machetes up the yin yang. Yeah, we're the people that bring a knife to a gunfight.
Yes, legit. A sword, maybe.
Like, well, I got plenty of those.
That's sick.
That's my self-defense in my apartment. Is my swords.
There you go. Hell's to yeah. But yeah, so we shot at that gun range and the AKs into the pit, and then you did rapid fire in the pit. So it was like a doo doo doo. And those guns.
I wish they had more colorful targets to do it in there.
Yeah,
they had a couple of the cement bricks that we were shooting at, but it was fun to see like a thing fly, but. Just feeling that power from the AK, just boom, boom, boom. Like it wasn't nearly as bad as I thought, but it was enough to be like, this is so powerful. this could fuck so powerful. A lot of things. Like if there was a tree in there, I would shoot. Like you could just shoot through the tree.
Yeah, like I want to see it do some damage.
Yeah.
And you know, it's a give and take on that. Oh man, shooting guns was just exhilarating.
Yeah. And at some point, I really need to go do the skeet shooting. Out here,
shoot trap.
You know, just shoot some more guns.
Yeah.
Because
you gotta get a better aim. It's like a good. Yeah, and it's fun.
It's fun.
It's fun.
It's just a fun old time.
Hillbilly fun.
It's just some straight up hillbilly good fun.
It is. Yeah. And you know, I'm here for it.
And then McGraw was so hyped for us.
Dude, get this. So I went back to work, right? I got back and I'm like talking to Adri, who is that trap shooter, right? And I'm like, dude, Adri, I shot some shit. And then I was telling someone else and they were like, oh my gosh, at Wednesday nights is ladies' night at the gun range. Like, no fucking way. No way. And she's like, yeah, we were going tonight. And not Adri, but this other like lady at Joseph. So it is around me. And then I was telling Adri about it and she was like, that is crazy they gave you guns. Like I've never had it that lax. Like maybe out of state. Like, yeah, she's, an in-stater. She's like, yeah, you got to have your FOID card, like, blah, blah, blah. Like, I don't know how they just gave us some guns, man. And then the funny part is, too, we turned our guns in, we left, and we forgot our IDs.
Well, she was busy with other customers and then forgot to grab them for us.
Yeah. And we had to drive
so happy.
It was spam.
Yeah, we got to shoot.
Answer our phones. Yeah, it was epic.
Yeah, it's like, who is this random number that called us 3 times? Oh, it's the gun range. We lost.
Dude, we got to drive back. Get a license to drive. That would be great. Yikes.
Yikes.
Epic. And then, crush some more series. But we went to Tyson for sunset.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And that was really pretty. We got down into the depths.
Yeah. So there's all of these sandstone valleys along the Illinois River and around that area. So it just cuts through and there's these little channels. So there's this little tiny river that's like almost a creek. I don't know. Yeah. It's just water. It doesn't seem like a river going out here, but technically is. Or creek.
Yeah, yes. I don't know. Stream.
Yes. Anyways. Aqua. Yeah. But they had little stepping stones that you can go up and hike around and then travel along the banks of this. So nice sick. And muddy, but like, hey, beautiful pink sunset. It was awesome.
It was amazing. Yeah. Yeah, and it was getting a little cold.
So but because these are all cliffs, to get down and up and down, it's all stairs.
Yes.
Just a fuck ton of stairs in Illinois state parks.
Yes, and that rang true for the other one, Starved Rock. We had some freaking stairs.
Yeah, so when we were going to Starved Rock, I'm like looking at the all trails the other day after we got done and I got here.
Oh yeah?
And it says moderately difficult. And I'm like, oh, I can see why now. Because on the bottom, once you're down there, it's just a walking path in nature. Yeah. Great.
Flat on the water, chill.
If you want to go down, up onto the bluff trail, those are some stairs.
Those
are some consistently.
And they just keep going higher. And they're probably that's a 10, right? And they just
I don't know,
shift higher. It was like whoa.
Because I don't know, I've had to climb some stairs in some buildings, skyscrapers, many stories.
Yeah,
I don't know. These seemed a little more difficult for some reason, even though it probably was less than the highest I've done. But like
we were going slanted, like the wood had moved.
Yeah, you have to compensate for that. I think that's probably what
shifting your body weight to then
shifted the perception.
Counteract that.
Yep.
Totes.
But I'm not wearing anything, which was so nice.
Yeah.
But to go on a New Year's Eve hiking little excursion without carrying 30 pounds.
Lit.
Highly recommend.
But you know what, guys? We did learn something from.
We learned a lot of things. We gained wisdom.
We gained wisdom for sure because. One, we planned this trip and we planned like an extra day or two.
We planned extra days. It was like, okay, I'm going to save money by buying an extra ticket.
Yeah. This is good. And then it was snowing the day that we went to Starved Rock. And it was like,
New Year's Eve. Our typical time to go on our hike.
Yes. Okay. So we were like jazzed, right? And then it was
like it's gonna be cold, but we'll make it do.
Yeah, And then we decided, no,
it's snowing.
It's
actually snowing.
It's actually
and it gets worse.
Yeah,
it gets worse, and then like all crummy. But
but that day we did do a walk down at Allen Park, and we walked this old bridge up top.
Old bridge.
And it was freaking cold. I'm very happy.
It was cold, but we walked out onto the bridge over the water with, 0 rails. It had one wire as a side rail.
Yeah. Yeah. And it had like chicken wire crates that we were walking on. And if you look down, you see all like the wood beams.
Yeah.
The ones.
Because even though it was still snowing while we were doing this like short walk, we had to get out of the house because this Airbnb was 2 bedrooms, a tiny walkway, and a kitchen with a half slanted ceiling,
like a barn style, like side ceiling.
It was an end table with 2 tiny chairs, and then 2 beds.
Yes,
that is it. In this entire
living room
apartment.
No couch.
No. Not a single photo or painting on the wall.
It was very odd. It was
absolute bare bones. This is a place that has heating and a bed.
Yes.
And a TV. You shall be happy.
Yes.
But we made it work.
It was like a fun house. It was
a fun house.
It was definitely not flat whatsoever.
But it's like, we would eat food on this very tiny circle that's already taken up half by the coffee maker.
Or a toaster gets put on that and you're screwed.
You're screwed. Yeah. And we had horrible battery problems the entire time. The remote didn't have enough battery, and then the AC unit that controls it ran out of batteries. So then we had to use remotes from the good batteries from the good remote into that to make sure we had heat in the morning.
Play swap.
Yeah. But because of that, we had to spend a lot of time on that bed watching Netflix.
Yeah.
And
on the bed with
bad back support. Like whatever happened to those cushioned armrest things? Like bring those back.
Yeah. Like the big plush back stand, like a half chair, a top
that has support.
That has support.
Yeah,
it was bad. My back was killing me. It was. We were all sorts of fucked up. So,
we just wanted a couch.
We just wanted a couch, dude.
Just a couch.
Couch. That will be the new requirement for Airbnb now. Is a couch.
Look at a couch. Yeah,
just a couch. I just need to see a couch in a photo, and we're vibing.
Maybe a living room.
You'd hope that one together.
You would hope.
For shiz. But other than that, I did give it 5 stars on Airbnb. So
yeah, it served the purpose, and the purpose was met.
Kind of loved the shower.
It was a good shower.
Yeah, the pressure needs to be better, but it was big, and I liked that the drain was like opposite.
It went downhill.
Yeah, it went downhill. It washed out.
It was on the opposite side of the shower head.
Yeah.
Usually that never happens.
That never happens. Right?
I think it's the first one I've seen.
Yeah, but going to the bathroom was like going to hell.
Oh my gosh!
And when the heater was on, and then you close the door, you'd literally feel.
If you had to close that door, it was.
It was so bad.
It was hot.
It was so hot.
Taking a shit in there was dreadful.
It was so hot.
It's like the spice from the chicken was making the bottom part hot, and then that heater was making the top part hot, and it was just hot.
Also, Matthew gassed me the fuck out.
Oh my god! Oh no!
Oh my god!
Oh my gosh!
He shat in the bed or something.
No, it was probably the loudest fart of my life. The most loud, powerful bit of gas that came out of my body.
Huge.
I leaned over to it's just out of nowhere. It's not like I was building up and I felt this in my intestines a little bit and then I shifted. No, I'm just laying on my side. I lay on my side and then all of a sudden I feel, I need to fight. So then I just, but oh my god!
And at the same time, I was drinking shit, and I choked on myself, and then I'm dying of coughing and choking, and then this smell hit me like a dead animal.
It was so bad. It was the worst. It was the worst that it's ever happened.
By the time I got to the kitchen, it was following me. I swear. Yeah. I opened the window.
We opened so many windows, and it still lasted for a good solid 20 minutes.
Just those chicken chunks.
Oh my god! But I was fine for the rest of the time. I don't know.
Maybe
sometimes on trips I have trouble pooping.
Yes, you do.
But this trip was A-okay, absolutely normal. But for some reason, that fast gas travels fast in a small town. Oh boy.
Traveled real fast up.
That traveled fast.
Yeah, I think it made my eyes water. I mean, it was.
Yeah.
It was.
That was a mega Harley Davidson of farts.
Oh my god! Oh my
gosh! But it was just one.
Yeah, one math.
Just
The rest of the weekend,
oh my God. Anyway,
squinking, but that one was like a.
So this is all happening while we're watching Star Trek Prodigy.
Oh yeah! Oh my God, you guys!
We have to tell you about Star Trek Prodigy, the CBS Netflix Star Trek Prodigy. The longest freaking title that you've ever seen.
Oh my God, you guys! It starts.
This show is a whirlwind.
It starts in the middle of a battle, and you have no idea what's going on at all.
Who is this guy?
And they
Why is he getting chased?
Anything.
What's happening?
For like 10 episodes.
They hint at certain things. It's like, okay, all these people are slaves on this like planet, but like, wait, why does this guy have all these guys as slaves? What are they mining? What are they mining for?
Yeah.
And
why is he escaping? Where's he going?
Why is he escaping? What is he doing?
Yeah. Who is this?
All these questions, like, wait, but like basic plot questions, like what is happening?
Yeah. Yeah.
Why did we start here?
In the sauce.
Where is this going?
Yeah.
But
I mean, yeah, whoa.
Visually stunning, this show is.
Stunning. It's like Avatar.
And throwing. So it just pulls you in. So we had to keep going.
To even find like, why is this called Star Trek Prodigy? Like there has to be Star Trek things in it. And there was.
I think it was a third episode that they finally, or a second episode towards the end, that they finally discover this spaceship on this like planet that they've all been a slave on. But it's like, wait, were they mining for this thing? Yes, turns out. But wait, there's a whole sequence. They
already knew it was there. Why are you still mining? Like, is there more? Why are you
like the crystals that they mine are super valuable and rare? So then they trade it for other things that they need later in the series. But it's like, wait.
So are you just like building it for repairs?
Where you just get money, like, but then you're in Delta Quadrant, so you know about the Federation. The Federation knows about you, but then it's unmapped, so this guy can have this whole dictatorship and be a space Nazi outside in like outer space.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Wait, what? And this guy's like an egg, and he's dying. Like, what is happening?
But again,
are you
visually beautiful?
Oh yeah,
and we're just too high to understand what the fuck's going on.
We're obviously hook, line, and sinker.
Hook, line, and sinker. We have to watch this. And Jenkins, this guy with his character, it's Rafi from the League, and he delivers some of the best lines, single one-liners in this show.
And they're like the last words, before a scene.
Before a quick scene change.
God.
Oh my gosh.
And they get you. They get you so hard. We were dying.
In this one sequence, this guy's doing the Kobayashi Maru. If you know Star Trek, this is a very famous test that they put all of the captains through to test their skills and stuff. So in the first Star Trek movie, that's the whole plot. He's doing the Kobayashi Maru and he cheats on it, and then he gets court-martialed, and then he gets, and he goes, remember Kobayashi Maru. That's a big thing.
Okay.
So he keeps failing and then keeps doing it over and over and over. Repeat.
Yeah.
Lock it up again. And then Jenkins like, oh, I've forgotten how many times you've failed at this. Just kidding, 42. And then cuts to the next scene. Oh my gosh. But the way that he delivers it, it's the funniest fucking thing. Like, I'm going to have to rewatch it. And the show's from 2021. So I'm like, this is 2 years, now 3, away from when it was produced. Will there be more? Please, Nickelodeon, make some more of this. Please.
We love it.
Maybe put a little bit more thought into the plot at the beginning, but, at episode 17 out of 20, we figured out what was happening.
Like, why this guy has a...
Why this is a thing.
Yes.
But hey, you made us watch 17 episodes in order to get there. More power to you. That's good television right there.
Oh my God. It's so good. I do need to watch it again. And it's on my suggested.
Now that I know what happened, maybe I can pick up certain things that happen along the way that I'm like, oh, okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah.
But man, wild show.
Amazing. Highly
Literally dreamt about it the next day. It's like, hey, we got 3 episodes. We have 3 episodes left in the morning.
Yeah,
we gotta crush it.
Yeah. And we did.
It was awesome.
Oh, we had a great New Year's Eve adventure.
It was good.
And then on Tuesday, on your way home,
on my way home,
flying out of Chicago, so we stopped at that Morton
Arboretum.
Thank you.
That's the Morton Arboretum.
What is the sculptures called? They're
Earth of the Earth.
Of the Earth. There we go.
Of the Earth. Yes.
Oh.
So they're all made out of natural materials and whatever. So one of them was a bunch of sticks that then they crafted together so that the ends made a figure of a girl like, one of them was
one was a big head
made out of logs, log faces with a big old eyeball. That was super cool.
That was the dopest.
Yeah. And then the whole place is covered with thousands of trees from all across the world. So there's a lot of elm,
different types of trees,
oak, maple. Yeah, just
and you know what?
A ton of different trees.
Great signage.
Oh my God, great signage. They have little tiny signs on most of the trees telling you what they were. And even if there's multiple of them in the same area.
They give you a map.
Fantastic.
Map.
And we looked at the map and we followed the map the whole way. It was great.
To follow the map. It was phenomenal.
And along the way, we made some TikTok official Sunderkids TikTok content.
Yeah,
which was pretty fun. Yeah. Single 30 somethings as that meme thing.
It was epic. So check that out on TikTok and Instagram because that's there. It's funny.
Yeah, it's hilarious. We're pretty fucking funny.
We're pretty fucking funny. If only
Brittany had brought her microphone, we could have made a podcast.
The thing is, every time I do bring my microphone, we never podcast.
We want to live in the moment, and then we talk about it later on the podcast. We have to experience life and then talk about it.
And be doing that. Like it would take a hot, like we'd have to schedule it for ourselves.
We had to,
because I think
we gotta pencil that bitch in.
We're doing other fun things. Like let's live.
Gotta do cool things. We're here. I paid money.
Me. It's hard to be me.
Gimme.
But no. Yeah, no.
So on the way home. In the airport.
Yes.
At O'Hare, I got some nuts on Clark.
Did ya? Is it good? I've never got it.
It's that Vicks Mix or the Chicago Mix popcorn, so caramel and cheddar.
See it.
Oh damn. It is good.
Yeah.
It is so good. So I remember Dad had mentioned something about, nuts on Clark or getting the popcorn Chicago Mix.
Yeah.
At the airport on my way here, and it was the same terminal that I came in and left at. And
okay.
So I literally on the way in, I was like, I texted Brittany that I'm here. Like I gotta get over, but I stared at it and I'm like, didn't double take. Do I get some for this weekend? I decided not to. I'm sorry. That was my bad. Hindsight's a bitch. She's 2020 and she slapped the nuts out of me on Clark.
Yeah, there you go.
But on the way home, I definitely got some and a big mix. But
hell yeah,
I was just chomping. Yeah, because I had a beer and we saw some elk and had some fun seeing some elk. So
we didn't even see any elk.
We didn't see any elk
last year, and there was no elk readily available for us. Lame.
But it's a whole elk park there in Chicago.
Yeah, that's pretty sick.
But it was good. And so then last night I went over to the parents to do laundry and then also watch Willis play some basketball. Unfortunately, he lost, but he played pretty well.
Good.
He had a 3 or not a 3, but he had a couple points. It was good. And then he's pretty good at free throws. So, but I had the nuts on the Clark, and so I'm like, hey, Dad. Guess what? I was hyped, so we just
hype. Hell yeah, good. Hell yeah,
awesome.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh hell yeah! Can I get a hell yeah?
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah!
So, I mean, after I got home, the next day, I got in at about 11:15 for work, and then I closed. But then the next morning, and then the next morning, and then this morning, I opened.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah. Back in full swing.
Back in full swing. So,
I worked all
to open to get there at 5:15, I'm like up at 4:30. So
yeah, dude, that's actually ass.
Yeah,
because I dropped you off, and I'm glad I dropped you off when I did, because I didn't hit any traffic, and I got.
It was absolutely perfect.
It was absolutely perfect.
Because I mean, security was nothing.
Really,
I just like walked on through, and it was great. It was so nice and easy and fast. Nuts. And then I went, got a beer.
Yep.
Got some nuts. And watched a bit of Netflix.
Sick.
And I was on my way. So no delays, no nothing. Easy peasy.
Nice. Yeah.
But it wasn't too long of a wait. Is what I'm saying. Like, originally when my flight leaves at 7, and you're like, oh, let's get there at 4. We get there at 4:30. It still went by.
Yeah, good. I'm glad.
Instantaneously. And then I slept on the plane the whole time.
Good. Yeah, I did not sleep. I drove my ass home.
It was funny. It was like probably the first time there was 2 people on the other side of me that were like younger than me. But then they're both like huddled towards the side, like, on their phone the whole time, watching something. And
you're just in the middle.
I'm just going to sleep. Yeah. And then I read a little bit on my book, and then I slept again.
You just got to learn from me. Watch.
Yeah. But it's like, hey, if you're going to be huddled over to the side, I'm going to go ahead and use my elbows.
Oh, hell yeah.
These middle thick.
Oh, yeah.
Moving my elbows now, bitch. Claimed like Vikings. The armrests are mine.
That is the ultimate luxury on the plane, is having both armrests to yourself.
Oh yeah. But oh my gosh, these new shoes, they're great, but they're a little tight. So my pinky toe is all fucked up and up. It was hurting about 30 minutes in, so I had to be that guy that took off my shoes. Luckily I was wearing my nice thick wool socks. Yeah. So it wasn't cold or anything, but
I wish I could take my shoes off on the plane. My feet smell so fucking bad.
You can't do it. Don't ever do it. Don't do it.
Why?
Because your feet fucking smell.
My feet smell so bad right now. I can smell them, and then I just discard it. I'm like, yeah, it's fine. I'll just gotta. My babies need to breathe, man. These socks are not my friend.
Yeah, you need plenty of airflow.
And I wash my feet like every day. Like, actually wash.
Yes, you do.
But I love taking my shoes off.
Yeah.
And on a plane, really, oh yeah. But I know it smells so bad. It's not my fault.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. But okay, so it's 2024. We've had our New Year's Eve sibling trip.
Yes, we've learned a thing.
New shit ready to go.
Yes.
And it's a continuation of our good life paths.
Yes. Positivity and all of the sunshine.
I see the future. It is bright.
It is
bright.
My
sunglasses.
Oh my gosh. Also, thank you to everyone who listens. 2023, obviously.
2023. Sunderkids podcast. Thank you.
And it's been fun. And I will continue to do it because it's fun. And you guys
we're not going to stop.
No,
we're just gonna keep
talking
into a microphone because we can.
We won't stop. Thinking things we know on the night and we can't. I don't even know if that's how it goes. Wow, that was aggressive. But ciao, ciao for now.
Ciao, ciao for now.